Yes, good morning everybody. Ma. Now today we are going to start theorems in this continuity chapter. Ma. But before going to do theorems, let us see one small property. Ma. It is, you can proceed like a note. That note is, if f is continuous on closed interval a comma b, if f is continuous on closed interval a comma b, then here three conditions available. Ma. Condition number one is f is right hand continuous at a. Second condition is f is left hand continuous at b, and third one is f is both left hand and right hand continuous, both continuous, means left hand continuous and right hand continuous at every intermediate point between a and b. This is your condition. Ma. That means if f is continuous on closed interval a comma b, ma, what is the internal meaning of that? Ma? F is right hand continuous at point a. Ma. At point a it should be what? Ma? Right hand continuous. Ma. And f is left hand continuous at b. Ma. At point b, ma, f must satisfies left hand continuity. Ma. If you can take any value in between a and b, ma, right, there f should be what? Ma? Both continuous, means left hand continuous and right hand continuous. Ma. Its geometrical approach should be like this. Ma. We are proceeding that f is continuous on closed interval a comma b. Suppose this is closed interval a comma b, here to here is closed interval a comma b. Ma. Now f is continuous on this interval means what? Ma? Here just right hand continuity, I mean right neighborhood of a only exists, left neighborhood of a is not exist. Here f is continuous at a means what? Ma? F is continuous under a right neighborhood of a. Right neighborhood of a means what? Ma? It should be right hand continuous at point a. Ma. In the similar way, if you can go through point b, ma, under this stage only left neighborhood of b will get, ma, right neighborhood of b is not in this space. Ma. That means f is continuous at b means here it should be left hand continuous only. ఈ స్పేస్లో మనకు వచ్చే రిజల్ట్ ఏంటమ్మా? బి దగ్గర లెఫ్ట్ నైబర్హుడ్ ఆఫ్ బి ఓన్లీ. దట్ మీన్స్ ఎఫ్ సాటిస్ఫైస్ కంటిన్యూటీ కండిషన్ ఎట్ లెఫ్ట్ నైబర్హుడ్ ఆఫ్ బి మీన్స్ వాట్? మా ఎఫ్ ఈస్ లెఫ్ట్ హ్యాండ్ కంటిన్యూస్ ఎట్ బి. మా బట్ ఇన్ బిట్వీన్ ఏ అండ్ బి ఇఫ్ యూ కెన్ టేక్ ఎనీ పాయింట్, సపోజ్ హియర్ ఇట్ ఈస్ సి. మా f is continuous at c means what? Ma? Here left hand continuity exists as well as right hand continuity exists because this portion is in this space. Ma. This portion also in this space. Ma. Right? If you can take any midpoint, middle value in between a and b, not midpoint, ma, middle value between a and b, ma, in between a and b, at that point f should be what? Ma? Complete continuous. Ma. Left hand and right hand continuous. Ma. That is the meaning of this note. Ma. Right? Now if suppose in any theorem, ma, we can proceed f is continuous on closed interval a comma b means by default you must consider what? Ma? F is right hand continuous at a, f is left hand continuous at b, and f is both continuous for every intermediate value between a and b. Ma. Right? Now let us come on to theorems. Ma. Let us do theorem number 1 in this continuity. Ma. First theorem. Yes, statement is, let f and g be defined on an interval I. Let f and g be defined on an interval I if f and g are continuous. If f and g are continuous, at a belongs to I, means at point A, then prove that Then prove that here two bits available ma. Bit number 1 is f plus g is continuous at A. F plus g is continuous at A, and second bit is f minus g is continuous at A. F minus g is continuous at A. This is about your statement now, right? ఇక్కడ I అని ఇంటర్వెల్ అని అలా ఏదేదో మెన్షన్ చేసినారండి. ఇదే స్టేట్మెంట్, ది సేమ్ స్టేట్మెంట్ ఇన్ ద ఎగ్జామినేషన్ దే మే గివ్ లైక్ దిస్ మా. ఇఫ్ f and g are continuous at A, then prove that f plus g is continuous at A and f minus g is continuous at A ma. And notations also, it is not compulsory to give A ma. Sometimes they are giving x naught ma instead of A. In the total chapter ma, not only here, in limits also. Wherever A is there, you can take x naught ma, right? Now they may give f and g is continuous at x naught, then prove that f plus g is continuous at x naught and f minus g is continuous at x naught ma. అంటే ఇక్కడ ఏంటంటే నొటేషన్స్ ఏవైనా ఇవ్వచ్చు, వాటిని మీరు బై హార్ట్ చేసుకొని ఉండకండి. జస్ట్ గో త్రూ లాజికల్లీ దట్ స్టేట్మెంట్ మా. సింపుల్ వన్ ఈస్ if f and g two functions are continuous at point A ma, at some point A ma, then we have to show first bit what ma, f plus g is continuous at A, and second bit is what ma, f minus g is continuous at A ma, right? Okay, now let us come on to your given conditions. Before starting bit 1 and bit 2 conditions ma, first I am doing common area for both situations ma. First take your given first condition ma. Given that f is continuous at A or A belongs to I, whatever it may be. But whenever f is continuous at A ma, by the definition of continuity, what do you have ma? This implies for each epsilon greater than 0, there exists delta greater than 0 such that mod f of x minus f of A is less than, for our convenience here we are taking epsilon by 2. ఎందుకు నేను క్లారిటీ ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ చేస్తాను ఎండ్లో. బేసికలీ హియర్ మీనింగ్ ఈజ్ f of x minus f of A is less than epsilon, that's all. But instead of that we written what more? f of x minus f of A less than epsilon by 2 whenever mod x minus A is less than, అమ్మ ఇక్కడ డెల్టాకి బదులు డెల్టా 1 తీసుకుంటాను బికాస్ టూ కండిషన్స్, ఒకటి f దగ్గర ఉంది కంటిన్యూటీ, ఒకటి g దగ్గర ఉంది కాబట్టి ఎట్ f I will go for delta 1 and at g I will go for delta 2 ma. That means for each epsilon greater than 0 there exists delta 1 greater than 0 such that mod f of x minus f of A less than epsilon by 2 whenever mod x minus A less than delta 1 ma, right? Let it be this is relation number 1 and keep aside ma. Go for second given condition ma. Given that g is continuous, g is continuous at point A ma. This implies for each epsilon greater than 0 there exists delta 2 greater than 0 such that mod g of x minus g of A is less than, again instead of epsilon for our convenience we taken epsilon by 2 whenever mod x minus A is less than delta 2 ma. Let it be this is relation number 2 ma, right? In the next step I want to combine these two relations ma. For that you need common positive integer delta ma. For that let us take delta as what ma, minimum of delta 1 and delta 2. Already explained why we are taking minimum ma. Here minimum gives what ma, common area between both quantities ma. That's why to combine above relations let us take delta is what ma, minimum of delta 1 comma delta 2, right? Then from relations 1 and 2 implies, from 1 and 2 implies for each epsilon greater than 0 there exists delta greater than 0 such that mod f of x minus f of A is less than epsilon by 2 and mod g of x minus g of A is less than epsilon by 2 whenever mod x minus A is less than delta. Let it be this is relation number 3 and keep aside more. Now basically what we have to show here, I want to start bit number 1 here especially, because 2 bits available ma. Up to here it is the common work for both bits ma. Now let us go for bit number 1 ma. What is that? We have to show f plus g is continuous at a. But from the definition of continuity ma, when do you say f plus g is continuous at a ma? If we can show for each epsilon greater than 0, there exists delta greater than 0 such that mod f plus g of x means f of x plus g of x or f plus g of x, one and the same ma, minus f of a plus g of a less than epsilon or f plus g of a less than epsilon whenever mod x minus a less than delta. If we can show this condition ma, we say f of x plus g of x or f plus g is continuous at a ma. For that I want to use relation number 3 ma. That's why epsilon greater than 0, delta greater than 0 internally will get whenever we can use here ma. Initially what we have to show ma, whenever this is less than delta, we must show this should be what ma, less than epsilon. If we can show that condition, it is enough ma. For that, in the next step I want to consider this portion ma, right? Consider, what is that ma? Modulus f of x plus g of x minus of f of a plus g of a. This I am going to write for my convenience as modulus f of x minus f of a plus g of x minus g of a, right? This one combination, this other combination. We know that mod a plus b is always less than or equal to mod a plus mod b. Like that, this is what ma, less than or equal to mod f of x minus f of a plus mod g of x minus g of a ma, right? But according to this relation ma, number 3 ma, this is less than epsilon by 2, this is less than epsilon by 2 whenever mod x minus a less than delta. That word I am writing ma. This should be less than epsilon by 2 plus epsilon by 2 whenever mod x minus a is less than delta, since from relation number 3 ma. Once see relation number 3, easily you can understand ma. Once look ma, we proved for each epsilon greater than 0 there exists delta greater than 0 such that this is less than epsilon by 2 plus epsilon by 2 is what ma? Epsilon. Otherwise I am writing this is strictly less than epsilon whenever mod x minus a is less than delta ma, right? Clearly I am writing ma. That is, for each epsilon greater than 0 there exists delta greater than 0 such that mod f of x plus g of x minus of f of a plus g of a is less than epsilon. This is less than epsilon whenever mod x minus a is less than delta ma. From this what do you say ma? We say that therefore f of x plus g of x or f plus g is continuous at a. F plus g is continuous at a ma. This completes your first condition ma, right? Now let us go for second condition. This you have to show na. It is also in the similar way we have to proceed ma. To prove this is continuous ma, it is sufficient to show that for each epsilon greater than 0 there exists delta greater than 0 such that mod f of x minus g of x minus of f of a minus g of a is less than epsilon whenever mod x minus a less than delta. That if we can show, it is enough ma. For that cause, in the next step we have to consider, in bit number 2 ma, we have to consider mod f of x minus g of x minus of f of a minus g of a. Now this again we can written as, this is modulus f of x minus f of a, f of x minus f of a, basically minus g of x plus g of a, right? Otherwise I am writing plus g of a minus g of x. Any problem is there, ma? This is other combination, better take. F of x minus f of a is one combination, ma. Minus to minus plus g of a minus f of a, g of x is other combination, ma. Again let us proceed. Mod a plus b is less than or equal to mod a plus mod b. So that this is less than or equal to modulus f of x minus f of a plus mod g of a minus g of x. This is less than or equal to mod f of x minus f of a. This I am keeping as it is, plus here take minus common. Inside the modulus, if you can take minus common, there is no difference at all. That's why it becomes what? Mod g of x minus g of a. I mean mod g of x a minus g of x or mod g of x minus g of a, one and the same. Here again use your relation number 3. According to 3, this is less than epsilon by 2, this is also less than epsilon by 2 whenever mod x minus a less than delta. I mean this is less than epsilon by 2 plus epsilon by 2 whenever mod x minus a is less than delta, since from relation number 3. Here you get this is strictly less than epsilon whenever mod x minus a less than delta, ma, right? Here ma, to get epsilon, ma, we adjusted this is less than epsilon by 2, this is less than epsilon by 2, ma, especially here and here, ma. Basically here this should be less comparing with least positive real number, that may be epsilon or epsilon by 2, whatever it may be, right? Here we proceed epsilon by 2, reason is to get here epsilon. Suppose మీరు మర్చిపోయినారు ఇక్కడ epsilon తీసుకున్నారు అనుకోండి, ఇక్కడ 2 epsilon వస్తుంది, no problem at all. ఇది ఇక్కడ 2 epsilon రాసి నెక్స్ట్ స్టెప్ యాజ్ ఇట్ ఈస్ యూ కెన్ ప్రొసీడ్, నో ప్రాబ్లం ఎట్ ఆల్. ఇప్పుడు రాసే లైన్ డైరెక్ట్ రాయొచ్చు. దట్ ఈస్ ఫర్ ఈచ్ epsilon greater than 0 there exists delta greater than 0 such that mod f of x minus g of x minus of f of a minus g of a is less than epsilon whenever mod x minus a is less than delta, right? Therefore f minus g is continuous at a or x equal to a. This completes your second bit. This is about your complete theorem number 1. Now let us see theorem number 2. Ma. Almost statement is same. Ma. Let f and g be defined on an interval I, and if f and g are continuous at a belongs to I, then prove that fg is continuous at a. Then prove that fg is continuous at a. Ma. It is similar to previous theorem. Ma. Yes, I want to remove these lines, ma. Especially I want to go here, ma. Given that f is continuous at a, ma, then for each epsilon greater than 0 there exists delta 1 greater than 0 such that mod f of x minus f of a is less than, instead of epsilon by 2, for our convenience we are reconstructing epsilon by 2 into mod g of a, ma, for our convenience, whenever mod x minus a less than delta. ఇక్కడ epsilon by 2 కి బదులు epsilon by 2 into mod g of a, to get here strictly less than epsilon, అంతకు మించి ఏమి లేదమ్మా. And given that g is continuous at a, right? Then again for each epsilon greater than 0 there exists delta 2 greater than 0 such that mod g of x minus g of a is less than epsilon by 2 into mod f of x. Epsilon by 2 into mod f of x whenever mod x minus a less than delta 2. Again ఇక్కడ epsilon by 2 కి బదులు ఏం చేసినామమ్మా, epsilon by 2 into mod f of x to get here strictly less than epsilon, right? Again to combine these two relations ma, take delta is minimum of delta 1 comma delta 2 ma. Then you get from 1 and 2 implies what we have ma, here same thing, epsilon by 2 into mod g of a, and here what ma, epsilon by 2 into mod f of x ma, epsilon by 2 into mod f of x whenever mod x minus a less than delta ma. Now come on to required condition ma. Here what we have to show ma, ikkada mana prove cheyalసిన result enti ఒకసారి clear గా observe చేద్దాం ma. Here we have to show that fg is continuous at a ma. But when do you say fg is continuous at a ma? ఇప్పుడు మనం fg ని continuous at a అంటామమ్మా. By the definition of continuity, if we can show for each epsilon greater than 0 there exists delta greater than 0 such that mod f of x into g of x minus f of a into g of a is less than epsilon whenever mod x minus a less than delta. If we can show this condition ma, we say this fg is continuous at a ma, right? But to prove that result ma, already we are going to use relation number 3 na. For that cause it is sufficient to show for each this ma. ఇది మనం యూస్ చేస్తున్నామంటే ఈ రెండు కండిషన్స్ వచ్చేసినట్టేనమ్మా. Then what we have to show basically, you must show this is less than epsilon whenever mod x minus a less than delta. For that cause in the next step let us consider this portion ma. ఈ పోర్షన్ తీసుకొని ఇది less than epsilon అని చూపించాలమ్మా. I want to consider it ma. What is that? Mod f of x into g of x minus f of a into g of a. In this middle I want to add and subtract some results ma. ఇక్కడ ఏవో some results add చేస్తాను, subtract చేస్తాను. Especially minus f of x into g of a, I want to subtract and add ma. ఈ టర్మ్ ని subtract చేస్తాను, add చేస్తాను. There is no difference at all ma. Minus f of a into g of a. Any problem is there? This term we are adding and subtracting ma. Apart from that nothing difference here ma. Again in between these two things ma, let us take f of x common ma, right? In between these two things take f of x common ma. Here modulus f of x into sorry in between these two things ma, I mean here we are going to add and subtract ma, f of x into g of a. Sorry, here g of x I written wrong, that's why confusion. Actually this term I written as it is ma. Here in between these two things f of x into g of x we are adding and subtracting, this we are writing as it is ma. In between these two things ma, let us take f of x common ma. Then it should be what? f of x into g of x minus g of a plus in between these two things let us take g of a common ma. If we can take g of a common, it is what ma? f of x minus f of a ma. Right? Here again mod a plus b is less than or equal to mod a plus mod b. Internally this also separate modulus you can take, so that this is less than or equal to mod f of x into mod g of x minus g of a plus mod g of a into mod f of x minus f of a ma. Right? Now I want to use relation number 3 ma. According to relation number 3, mod f of g of x minus g of a should be what ma? This mod f of x into, sorry this I am writing as it is. Now this is what ma? Strictly less than epsilon by 2 into mod f of x. ఇక్కడ చూడండి అమ్మా, నేను ఎలా అడ్జస్ట్ చేసినాను, ఇక్కడ ఎప్సిలాన్ బై 2 ఇంటూ mod f of x మా, ఇక్కడ f of x వచ్చింది కాబట్టి ఈ రెండు క్యాన్సిల్ అవ్వడానికి ఇలా అడ్జస్ట్ చేసినామండి. అంటే మీరు అడ్జస్ట్ చేసేప్పుడు ఇక్కడ మీకు ఇన్కన్వీనియన్స్గా ఉంటే రైట్ హియర్ ఎప్సిలాన్ బై 2 ఎప్సిలాన్ బై 2. ఆఫ్టర్ గెటింగ్ హియర్ యూ కెన్ అడ్జస్ట్ టు క్యాన్సల్ న్యూమరేటర్ విచ్ టర్మ్ యూ హ్యావ్ టు రైట్ ఇన్ ద డినామినేటర్ యూ కెన్ గెస్. అర్థమైందా లేదమ్మా? ఇక్కడ ఏంటంటే ఇక్కడ ఎప్సిలాన్ బై 2 ఇంటూ mod f of x అని ఎందుకు రాస్తున్నాము? f of x mod f of x క్యాన్సిల్ అవ్వడానికి. సపోజ్ మీరు మర్చిపోయింది అనుకోండి, ఇక్కడ ఎప్సిలాన్ బై 2 రాసిన ప్రాబ్లం లేదు. ఇక్కడికి వచ్చిన తర్వాత దీన్ని బట్టి ఇక్కడ అడ్జస్ట్ చేసేసుకోండి సరిపోతుంది. రైట్? ప్లస్ mod g of a into here also same thing ma, mod f of x minus f of a is what ma? Strictly less than epsilon by 2 into mod g of a. ఇక్కడ డినామినేటర్లో mod g of a ఎందుకు అడ్జస్ట్ చేసినామండి? టు క్యాన్సల్ దిస్ మా. సపోజ్ ఇక్కడ ఎప్సిలాన్ బై 2 తీసుకున్నారనుకోండి, ఇక్కడికి వచ్చిన తర్వాత ఇక్కడ అడ్జస్ట్ చేసుకోండి, దీన్ని ఇక్కడ రాస్తే సరిపోతుంది. అగైన్ సబ్స్టిట్యూట్ చేయండి, దీస్ టూ గెట్స్ క్యాన్సల్. దెన్ వాట్ వీ గాట్ హియర్ మా, దిస్ ఈజ్ లెస్ దెన్ ఎప్సిలాన్ బై 2, సారీ ఇంక ఇక్కడ ఒక టర్మ్ ఉందమ్మా. అకార్డింగ్ టు నెంబర్ 3, దీస్ టూ థింగ్స్ పాసిబుల్ వెన్ ఎవర్ mod x minus a less than delta ma. Right? Now epsilon by 2 plus epsilon by 2 whenever mod x minus a less than delta. Okay na? ఇక ఇప్పుడు క్లారిటీగా టర్మ్ రాస్తున్నాము. దట్ ఈస్ ఇది ఎప్సిలాన్ బై 2 ప్లస్ ఎప్సిలాన్ బై 2 ఎప్సిలాన్ కదా. ఫర్ ఈచ్ ఎప్సిలాన్ గ్రేటర్ దెన్ 0 there exists delta greater than 0 such that mod f of x into g of x minus f of a into g of a is less than epsilon by 2 plus epsilon by 2 is what ma? Epsilon whenever mod x minus a is less than delta. From this what do you say ma? Therefore f of x into g of x anna fg anna one and the same ma. Fg is continuous at a. This is about your theorem number 2 ma. By using this theorem number 2 ma, we can proceed a small note ma. Actually ఇప్పటివరకు addition of two continuous functions is again continuous, subtraction of two continuous again continuous అని theorem number 1 లో ప్రూవ్ చేసినామండి. In theorem number 2 what we proved ma? Product of two continuous functions is again continuous ma. Like that you can proceed note ma. What is that? The ratio of two continuous functions is again continuous. What is that ma? If suppose f and g are two functions defined on an interval I, if f and g are continuous at a or a belongs to I, where extra condition is what here ma? G of a is not equal to 0, then f by g is continuous at a. This is your new condition ma. Note, not theorem ma, it is note. Actually this you can proceed according to your this theorem ma, right? What is that ma? Basically meaning of this line is what ma? If f and g are continuous at point a and g of a is not equal to 0, then f of x by g of x is also continuous at point a ma. అసలు మీనింగ్ అర్థమైంది ఇక్కడ అమ్మా. ఇక్కడ g of a నాట్ ఈక్వల్ టు 0 ఎందుకు తీసుకున్నామంటే డినామినేటర్ నెవర్ బి 0. నాట్ ఓన్లీ g of a మా, హియర్ f of x ఆల్సో నాట్ ఈక్వల్, g of x ఆల్సో నాట్ ఈక్వల్ టు 0. g of x and g of a both are not zeros మా. Then f by g is also continuous at a. ఇది వెరీ సింపుల్ మా. f is one function ma, which is continuous at a. Here g is continuous at a, so that 1 by g is also continuous at a ma. g continuous అయ్యిందంటే 1 by g కూడా continuous అవుతుందమ్మా. whenever g of x is not equal to 0, g of a is not equal to 0. ఈ రెండు ఎందుకు ప్రొసీడ్ అవుతున్నామండి? సపోజ్ g of x 0 అయిందనుకోండి, 1 by 0 will goes to undefined function. If g of a is 0 ma, 1 by 0 will goes to what ma? Undefined. That's why these two should be what ma? Non-zero quantities ma, right? And take product of these two things. F into 1 by g becomes what ma? Is it f by g? This or not ma? Is continuous at a ma. That's all. The proof అవసరం లేదు. Just remember like property ma. What is that? If f and g are continuous at point a, then f by g is also continuous at a ma. This is about your new condition ma. Right? Next, let us go for theorem number 3. Yes, what is that? Once observe here ma. If f is continuous at point A, if f is continuous at point A, if f is continuous at point A and C belongs to R, means C is one real number ma, and C belongs to R, then prove that CF is continuous at A. CF is continuous at A. CF is continuous at A. This is your statement ma. I think you understood meaning of above statement ma. If we can take any continuous function ma, and if we can multiply with any constant term to that continuous function ma, that new function is again continuous ma. If f is any continuous function ma and C is any constant number, means real number ma, then C into f means we are multiplying to this function with C ma, that is again continuous at some same point ma, right? At same point CF function is also continuous. That is your above theorem ma, right? Okay, now let us come on to proof of it ma. First I am taking given condition ma. Given that f is continuous at point A. By the definition of continuous function, we can proceed. For each epsilon greater than 0, there exists delta greater than 0 such that mod f of x minus f of a is less than, instead of epsilon I am taking epsilon by mod c. ఇక్కడ డినామినేటర్ ఎందుకు అడ్జస్ట్ చేస్తున్నాం, ఇంతకుముందే నేను ప్రొసీడ్ అయ్యాను. ఇక్కడ మీకు అడ్జస్ట్మెంట్ ఇన్కన్వీనియంట్గా ఉంటే మిడిల్లోకి వచ్చిన తర్వాత మీకు ఐడియా వస్తుంది డినామినేటర్లో ఏం అడ్జస్ట్ చేయాలని. హియర్ ఐ am adjusting epsilon by mod c whenever mod x minus a is less than delta. మళ్ళీ అగైన్ మా మీకు జనరల్గా మీ ప్రిస్క్రైబ్డ్ బుక్లో ఏకి బదులు ఎక్స్ నాట్ ఇచ్చినారండి. If continuous f is continuous at x naught, then prove that CF is continuous at x naught now. Here instead of a you can take x naught, don't confuse. ఇక్కడ x naught మీరు కన్ఫ్యూజ్ అవుతున్నారు అని నేను x nauట్ కి బదులు a తీసుకున్నానమ్మా, రైట్? ఎగ్జామ్లో ఏ నొటేషన్ ఇస్తే ఆ నొటేషన్ మీరు రీప్లేస్ చేసుకోండి ఇక్కడ, ఓకేనా? లెట్ ఇట్ బి దిస్ ఈస్ సమ్ రిలేషన్ నెంబర్ 1 మా. ఇక నౌ కమ్ ఆన్ టు వాట్ వీ హ్యావ్ టు షో హియర్. అసలు మనం ప్రూవ్ చేయాల్సింది ఏంటి? వీ హ్యావ్ టు షో CF ఈజ్ కంటిన్యూస్ ఎట్ a మా. When do you say that CF function is continuous at A? We have to show CF is continuous at A. Let us take CF is sub capital F ma. Capital F continuous and prove cheyalante em cheyali? For each epsilon greater than 0, you must show there exists delta greater than 0 such that mod capital F of x minus capital F of A is less than epsilon whenever mod x minus a less than delta. If you can show this condition, you say capital F is what ma? Continuous at point A ma. But here capital F what we are taking ma? CF. That's why here replace them ma. Then what we have ma? Mod CF of x minus CF of a is less than epsilon whenever mod x minus a less than delta. If we can show this condition, that is enough ma. If we can show CF of x, again CF of x అంటే ఏంటమ్మా మీనింగ్? CF into C into fx. C is constant, ఇదే టర్మ్ ఇలా రాయొచ్చమ్మా. mod CF of x minus CF of a is less than epsilon whenever mod x minus a less than delta. If we can show this condition ma, we say what ma? CF is continuous at point A ma. For that cause, in the next step I want to take this portion ma. Take this and prove this is less than epsilon whenever mod x minus a less than delta. In that we can use middle stages this ma, so that this condition already exists ma. Epsilon and delta values automatically vachesthavandi. For that cause, in the next step, what is the considering area? Tell me. Let us consider mod CF minus CF of x minus CF of a ma. Let us take this portion ma, right? But this you can write as what ma? Here take C common ma. Mod C into f of x minus f of a. Again take this total thing, closed bracket is B ma, this is A. Mod A into B is always less than or equal to mod A into mod B ma. So that this is less than or equal to mod C into mod f of x minus f of A. Okay na? But according to relation number 1 ma, mod f of x minus f of A is what ma? Less than epsilon by mod C whenever this is possible, right? So that this is less than, this mod C I am writing as it is ma, and this is what ma? Less than or equal, it becomes less than due to this relation ma, epsilon by mod C whenever mod x minus A is less than delta, since from relation number 1 ma. This is according to this relation ma, right? I think you understood why we are adjusting here epsilon by mod C in the denominator. Here you got C na, to eliminate this in the denominator you must adjust that same C ma. మీకు ఒకవేళ ఇన్కన్వీనియన్స్ ఉంటే ఇక్కడికి వచ్చిన తర్వాత ఇక్కడ అడ్జస్ట్ చేసుకోండి. హియర్ రైట్ డౌన్ లెస్ దెన్ ఎప్సిలాన్ మా, ఆఫ్టర్ కమింగ్ టు హియర్ మా యూ కెన్ అడ్జస్ట్ మా. For what stage, for what type of selection in the denominator, this numerator gets cancelled, that select here ma, right? These two things gets cancelled ma. Then what we got ma, for each epsilon greater than 0, because we are using relation number 1 means what ma, all these will get, there exists delta greater than 0 such that mod C f of x minus C f of A is less than epsilon whenever mod x minus A less than delta. From this what do you say ma? This CF is continuous at point A. Therefore CF is continuous at point A. This completes your question. Whenever f is continuous at A and C is any real number ma, here write down f is continuous at point A and C belongs to or C is one real number ma, then we proved this C into f is also continuous at point A ma. This is about your theorem number 3 ma. Yes, see next theorem number 4 ma. Prove that constant function is continuous, constant function is continuous everywhere. Everywhere means what ma? Everywhere means we are going to discuss real analysis ma. We are going to talk in real line ma, or real number system ma. Everywhere means what ma? For every real number ma. If we can take A is any real number ma, at that A point ma, constant function is always continuous. That we have to show ma, right? For that, first of all I want to take f of x equal to k is a constant function. Constant function means what ma? F of x equal to 1, f of x equal to 2, f of x equal to 3, like that. F of x equal to some constant becomes what ma? A constant function. That I am taking ma. Let f of x is equal to k is a constant function. That means k is one of the constant number here ma, right? And let us consider that A is a real number, because we have to show this function is continuous everywhere. Everywhere means what ma? At every real number. Every real number means I want to take A is one real number ma. If you can show f is continuous at point A ma, you say f is continuous everywhere ma, right? For that cause I taken A belongs to R ma. But whenever f of x equal to k and A is one real number ma, is it f of A is also k or not ma? Absolutely. Here replace x with A ma, then here this remains as it is, because k is constant number ma, right? It can now come on to required condition. What we have to show here? This f of x is continuous at A we have to show ma. To prove f of x is continuous at point A ma, it is sufficient to show that for each epsilon greater than 0 there exists delta greater than 0 such that mod f of x minus f of A is less than epsilon whenever mod x minus A is less than delta. If we can show this condition, that is enough ma. Yes, to prove this condition ma, initially take this result ma, and if you can show this is less than epsilon whenever mod x minus a less than delta, that is enough ma, right? If you can show this is less than epsilon whenever mod x minus a less than delta, that is enough ma, right? For that cause, in the next step ma, let us consider this portion ma, for each epsilon greater than 0. For each epsilon greater than 0, consider, what is that considering part ma? Mod f of x minus f of a ma. This is mod f of x is what ma? K, minus f of a is what ma? K. Is it k? Mod k minus k is 0 or not ma? Mod 0 is 0. You know that 0 is always less than epsilon, because I said epsilon is greater than 0 means 0 should be less than epsilon in all situations, so that it is less than epsilon whenever mod x minus a less than delta also. ఇక్కడ యాక్చువల్గా ఇది లేకుండానే దిస్ ఈజ్ లెస్ దెన్ ఎప్సిలాన్ అని వచ్చింది, అంటే ఈ సిచ్యువేషన్లో కూడా వచ్చినట్టే కదా. ఆల్ సిచ్యువేషన్స్లో వచ్చింది అంటే కొన్ని పర్టికులర్ సిచ్యువేషన్స్లో కూడా వస్తుంది కదా, అందుకే ఇది రాస్తాడమ్మా. అండర్స్టూడ్ ఆర్ నాట్? బేసికలీ వీ గాట్ దిస్ ఈజ్ 0 మా, బట్ 0 ఈజ్ ఆల్వేస్ లెస్ దెన్ ఎప్సిలాన్ ఆర్ ఎప్సిలాన్ ఈజ్ ఆల్వేస్ గ్రేటర్ దెన్ 0. దట్ ఈజ్ న్యాచురల్ కండిషన్. న్యాచురల్ కండిషన్ అంటే ఈ స్టేజ్లో కూడా ఆ న్యాచురల్ కండిషన్ పాసిబుల్ అవుతుంది కదా, అందుకే నేను ఇక్కడ ఏమని రాస్తున్నాను, దిస్ ఈజ్ లెస్ దెన్ ఎప్సిలాన్ వెన్ ఎవర్ మోడ్ ఎక్స్ మైనస్ ఏ లెస్ దెన్ డెల్టా. ఇక క్లియర్గా రీకలెక్ట్ చేస్తున్నామా, దట్ ఈస్ ఫర్ ఈచ్ ఎప్సిలాన్ గ్రేటర్ దెన్ 0 దేర్ ఎగ్జిస్ట్ డెల్టా గ్రేటర్ దెన్ 0 సచ్ దట్ mod f of x minus f of a is less than epsilon whenever mod x minus a is less than delta. From this what do you say ma? This f or f of x is continuous at point a or not? This implies, or therefore f of x or f is continuous at a belongs to R. Meaning of this is what ma? F of x ante enta ma? Is it constant function or not? We say constant function is continuous at every real number means what ma? Everywhere. Hence constant function is continuous everywhere. This completes your theorem number 4 ma.